Because what if I just cried right now? What if I just cried on camera right now because I'm sick and tired of this? What if I just did that? It's day 36. I'm still in the 14HQ studios. As I say, they keep me in a very cold room. That's why I've now had to put a jumper on. Please help me out of this hell. I want to be a star. Today I'm going to be reacting to another video. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I actually don't know why I'm doing this to myself, okay? There's other things I can do. I'm deciding to do this. The video is top 10 most shocking courtroom moments caught on tape. Disclaimer, it's a courtroom. There's some serious things happening, okay? People are being sentenced, potentially. Or they might get away. I don't know. I haven't watched it. It's not a show. It's real life. Here we go.
If you want to fight, let's go out back and I'll just beat your ass.
Welcome
Who's
to
fighting
Watch
who?
Mojo.
Wait,
Today we're counting down our
what an
picks
introduction.
for the top 10 most shocking courtroom
Oh,
moments
narration by
caught on
Ryan.
tape.
When did you become an illegal alien?
For this list, we'll be looking at the most
Alien.
startling instances of chaos caught on camera in the supposed
As if he's got a shirt that says killer on. Because the thing is, whenever you go to... Not as if I've been to court. I haven't been to court. Let me just say, I haven't been to court. I haven't murdered anyone. Yet. But what I will say is, your lawyer will tell you, make sure you dress smart, clean, so that the jury, because there was a whole case study about that, actually. Side note, I studied psychology. A-level. Can't remember what the case study was, but they found that people that were more attractive or dressed cleaner got a lighter sentence than people that weren't. So that's why lawyers will always tell you to dress well for a court case. This is to all my people who've been arrested out there. Dress nice, brush your hair, go to shower, and get that case down. Three the man down. 3 Joking, you've literally killed someone. Go to jail.
Which of these courtroom moments shocked you the most?
That man looks stressed.
Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know in the
Number
comments
10,
below.
Melissa
number
Harvick attacks judge.
What is this
The
thing about
judge's
attacking the
bench holds
judge?
significant power within a courtroom
That
and
judge is
as a result should be
unfazed.
treated with respect. But in July
no, she's not. She's scared.
2011, a Wayne County, Kentucky woman named Melissa Harvick crossed the line when she threatened a judge and attempted to physically assault her.
Attempted to physically assault. Babe, Melissa physically assaulted that judge. Melissa, if you're listening to me right now, you're probably in jail. You really need to work on your anger. Because if you actually don't respect time and place to the point where you're attacking the judge who is deciding whether or not you receive a sentence, there's some issues there. Oh!
Harvick was in court for a domestic violence hearing.
She was in court for a domestic violence hearing. She decided that as a result of the sentence, fuck it, let's stick with the narrative.
During the proceedings, Harvick repeatedly interrupted her estranged husband and was charged with contempt of court. Just as she was sentenced to 10 days in jail, Harvick lunged at Edwards, but was immediately restrained by the deputies.
You'll be saying what happened, Jennifer.
She received additional criminal charges, including terroristic threats, intimidating a judge, and resisting arrest.
I knew the judge would have to be appointed to represent because she...
Ricky Hand throws waste at attorney.
Throws waste?
Gagging just thinking about this one. Defendant Ricky Hand had allegedly
What kind of waste?
orchestrated a series
Did
of
he
armed
shit on the
robberies in
attorney?
the town of Ohio, Springfield. He pleaded guilty to
No.
7 criminal charges and was handed a 40-year prison term, which he clearly was not pleased with. He pulled out a plastic bottle containing his own feces from his arm sling and
He'd mentally prepared to throw shit at his attorney. It wasn't a spur of the moment, I'm really angry, I'm just going to shit myself and throw it at you. It was, I'm in my cell, I'm going to shit into this bottle so that whatever they say, they're getting shit on them today. I got ya. No, you didn't, Ricky. You're in jail serving 40 years and maybe more since you threw shit on them. Oh, there's a woman in the back with a headband. She's just trying to have a good day. Oh, she's got a little pashmina on. And some sunglasses. Oh, she's taking a video. Slay. Get that content, queen. Get that content.
Number 8. TJ Lane's
egregious lack of remorse.
In February of 2012, TJ Lane, a student at Chardon High School in Ohio, went on a rampage that claimed the lives of 3 students. and injured 3 others.
Another school shooting.
Lane initially pleaded
Good God.
insanity, but later admitted guilt to 3 counts of aggravated murder, 2 counts of
And
attempted
he wore a shirt
murder,
saying killer.
and 1 count of
I haven't even got time for this,
felonious
man.
assault.
He's a weirdo. It's the fact that we're talking about 3 children or 3 students that have died, right? And they're recounting this whole courtroom most shocking moments, but there's a jumpy tune in the back. And he's literally murdered 3 students, but it's like, da, 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 da. Are we being serious?
Judge Tracy Hunter dragged out of courtroom.
Dragged out of a courtroom?
Ohio Judge
Not a black
Tracy
woman.
Hunter found herself on the wrong side of the law in October 2014.
Oh, she committed a crime, though.
When she was convicted of having an unlawful interest in a public contract.
And what she wants to do is play by her own set of rules right up until today.
The court
Oh, is this
found
like
that
conflict
Hunter
of interest?
had abused her position by giving confidential documents to her brother. to
Oh,
help
she was
him
a
retain his
judge.
job. As a result, she lost her own job and law license and was sentenced to 6 months in
She was
jail.
debarred.
Judge Hunter has gotten up each morning
She
not
looks
knowing
tired.
whether that was going to be the day that she was going to have to go to jail.
Hunter reportedly
Oh,
went
no.
limp upon hearing the sentence and was dragged out of the courtroom by one of the
she went limp and got
deputies. She would later file a former inmate grievance, claiming that the use of force.
Her legs were dead straight and she got dragged out. Sorry.
Number
Drug Hunter.
6. Judge
No.
James Convery's derogatory remarks.
Derogatory.
This surveillance video came from a courtroom in Essex County, New Jersey.
Oh, God, here we go.
Attorney
What
Yvette
does he say? The
Alvarez
N-word?
was representing her client in a divorce case overseen by Judge James Convery.
Why didn't he provide it?
He doesn't have it.
He threw it away?
I would presume he did.
Oh, come on.
When Alvarez's client couldn't produce his Social Security statements, Convery expressed skepticism, leading Alvarez to mention that she hadn't received her own Social Security statements either.
No, I
Right.
don't get it. They sent it to my home 4 years ago.
This prompted a racially insensitive remark from the judge.
They
Well,
always...
when did you become an illegal alien?
Alvarez, a former president of the Hispanic Bar Association of New Jersey, left the courtroom in disbelief and subsequently filed a complaint against Convery.
As she
That
should.
was a totally inappropriate comment.
I didn't mean it.
Following an
I
investigation
didn't mean
by
it.
the Advisory
I didn't mean
Committee
to
on
be
Judicial
racist
Conduct,
to you.
the
I
judge
just
was
came out.
reprimanded
Shut
for his
up.
behavior. Number
Ah,
5.
reprimanded.
Keyshawn
Let him lose his job.
Wilkins
Anyway,
fakes a heart attack.
not a heart
The best
attack.
way to avoid prison is by
Oh.
refraining from crime. The second best way, according to this Ohio defendant, just fake a heart attack.
The defendant is slouching over to the side and acts like he's sleeping.
In
Oh.
June 2008, Keyshawn Wilkins faced multiple criminal charges,
Of what?
including felonious assault,
Oh.
and decided to represent himself during the trial.
He didn't
On
even
the
get a
second
lawyer.
day,
Maybe he
while
couldn't afford it.
questioning a
Let's talk
witness,
about that.
Wilkins expressed signs of discomfort and suddenly collapsed to the floor.
Your Honor, excuse me for a second. I need some time.
It appeared that the defendant/attorney was having a heart attack. Medical assessment showed that Wilkins was fine.
His breath appears to be quite normal.
Who here would fake a heart attack to get out of jail? I would. I know you all would. Who here just wouldn't commit crimes, though? So, but I get it. Imagine the embarrassment, okay? The ick that you give to yourself. You fake a heart attack. They bring a medical advisor in to assess your health, and they say he was lying. And then you have to go through the rest of the trial, and everyone knows you faked a heart attack because we're all embarrassed now. But at the same time, I get it. Anything at all to get out of it. I get it.
Doesn't appear to be labored in any way.
His antics proved dead on arrival, as he
Oh.
was ultimately convicted and sentenced to 42 years in prison.
42 years? He was convicted and sentenced to 42 years. I would literally break my legs in order to get out of there. Of course he faked a heart attack. They said 42 years. He said, sorry, Your Honor, give me a second. What do I do? Bloody hell, what do I do? Of course.
Number 4.
All the best.
Monica Contreras is wrongfully arrested.
Ooh.
Although the incident leading to this wrongful arrest wasn't recorded, the aftermath is just as troubling.
So I'm just going to close the case out and dissolve the order. All right, thank you.
In August 2011,
What?
Monica Contreras attended a divorce hearing with her daughter at a Nevada family courts. The proceedings concluded smoothly, but afterwards, Court Marshal Ron Fox took Contreras to another room for an unexplained drug search.
What?
Can I just have you pull up your shirt and show me that there's no drugs in there?
So, sexual assault.
That's a good idea.
Upon returning, an upset Contreras said that Fox had told her to lift up her shirt.
This man should be investigated for sexual assault. Again, with the last clip, going to a divorce hearing, he said, pull up your shirt so I can see if there's drugs there. But in the back, it's do. This is sexual assault.
Fox denied her claims and, alongside another marshal, placed her under arrest.
Oh, they arrested her?
Throughout the ordeal, hearing master Patricia Doniger ignored Contreras.
Arrested? I take kids.
Why would you do that?
So they're racist.
After Contreras sued, an internal investigation validated her claims, which
should.
also included the accusation that Fox had groped her, and she was awarded a $200,000 settlement. The incident also led to the dismissal of Fox, the second marshal, and eventually Doniger.
Goodbye to all of you that were complicit in that. Imagine getting divorced and on the same day, a stupid, ugly, nasty policeman assaults you and then you get arrested in error for a crime that does not exist. On the same day you sign your divorce papers. What a day.
Dexter Johnson's sentencing.
Poor thing. And a baby was there?
In June 2007, 19-year-old Dexter Johnson received a death sentence in Harris County, Texas. The summer before,
it's the
he and a
fact
group
that
of friends had allegedly carjacked.
He committed rape, robbery, and murder. But they're like, Dexter Johnson committed these charges. I hate show business.
Summer before, he and a group of friends had allegedly carjacked Maria Aparici and her boyfriend, Hue No. Johnson had sexually assaulted Aparici and then killed the couple. The death sentence didn't go down well with the defendant or his family.
Dexter Darnell Johnson, the jury has found you guilty of capital murder. In accordance with the laws of the state of Texas, this court hereby assesses your punishment of death.
Once the sentence was read, Johnson sat down in shock, and his mother wailed.
Jesus, the God! The God!
The thing is, why are you sitting down in shock? Why are you shocked? Why are you shocked that you've just been charged with life sentence or I hope you got at least a life sentence. I hope. Electric chair. I hope you're crying because you raised a killer. I hope that's what you're crying about. Not for the fact that your killer's son is going to jail. Is that too harsh?
Suddenly, Johnson erupted in a violent rage, knocking down a computer monitor as he lunged in the direction of the victim's family.
He launched in a violent rage at the victim's family. Had they not been through enough? These people are insane. What are we reviewing right now with a punchy background song? What is going on? This is like a dystopian... Okay, anyway.
Number 2. Judge brawls with public defender.
Oh, so the judge actually fought with him as well.
Courtroom disputes are meant to be settled according to the law. But that legal standard didn't seem to matter to Florida Judge John C. Murphy.
You want to vote for trial instead? Sure. Well, I'm not waiving.
Surveillance footage from the Brevard County courtroom shows Murphy getting into a heated argument with attorney Andrew Weinstock.
Right.
This is an emergency. If I had a rock, I would throw it at you right now. Stop pissing me off.
After threatening Weinstock, Murphy suggested they...
He said, if I had a rock, I would throw it at you? Judge, this is a courtroom. We are professionals here. You literally are in a big robe. And that's what... How did you pass the bar? Anyway.
Settle their dispute with their fists. And the two men walked off screen.
This is why I hate men.
Fight, let's go out back and I'll just beat your ass.
While the actual fight wasn't caught on camera, shouts and punching noises can be heard.
I hate America. The actual fight wasn't caught on camera, so they went through with it. We are in a courtroom. This is law and order. I hate this place.
On the tape, prompting applause in the courtroom.
Applause. They clapped. There's a round of applause. Wow.
As this wasn't the Wild Wild West,
this is 2014.
Murphy was fired from his position by the Florida Supreme Courts.
Thank goodness.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest...
No. Watch Mojo is telling us to subscribe, so I'm taking this moment to tell you to subscribe to me. Ha ha ha. Diversion. It's a diversion.
Guilty verdict.
Someone died in the courtroom.
Phoenix, Arizona mansion went up in flames in 2009. Michael Marin was charged with arson and insurance fraud.
Defendant Michael James Marin, guilty of arson of an occupied structure.
Prosecutors argued that he had set his house on fire due to financial troubles.
Okay.
Although no life was lost, Marin still faced serious prison time if convicted. On June 28, 2012, the jury returned a guilty verdict. We can't show the chaos that ensued, but we can describe it. Dropping his face into his hands, Marin appeared to put something in his mouth. Soon after, he suffered convulsions and was later pronounced dead at the hospital. It was revealed upon hearing his guilty verdict, Marin decided to take his own life by ingesting a lethal dose of cyanide.
Oh, God. And then, let's recap. They finished the video by saying, he then took a pill that was laced with cyanide and killed himself. If you like this video, subscribe. What the hell are we talking about? That is really sad, because really and truly that was arson. He set a house on fire and he didn't kill anyone, but then he still felt that he should die. That's really sad. Out of all of them, he's the one I sympathize with most, because the rest of them were crazy and stupid. Poor him. And then you finish the video off with a punchy song. What the hell are we talking about? Anyway, that has been my video reacting to crazy people that commit crimes and then just, you know, with a punchy song though. Don't forget the punchy song. If you like that video, you're insane. And I'll see you next time. Oh, I've just randomly thought of this without any kind of influence. I think you should like, comment, and subscribe. I just thought of that myself. No one told me. It wasn't a producer. Like, comment, subscribe. And turn on post notifications. Thank you.